Bible and Bytes, Episode 2, The Hidden Spectrum. Hello, my name is John Tucker, and welcome back to Bible and Bytes, where we explore the relationship between the Bible, our observable reality, and how advances in AI are going to provide insights into our physical reality. Remember, this podcast isn't designed to be a deep theological dive. What we're doing here is talking as regular guys, trying to make sense of where we are right now and where this new frontier of artificial intelligence might be taking us. If these conversations are useful to you, that's all I'm after. Our second episode is called The Hidden Spectrum. Let me read from Genesis chapter 9, verses 12 through 15. And God said, "This is the sign of the covenant which I make between me and you and every living creature that is with you, for perpetual generations. I do set my bow in the cloud, and it shall be for a sign of a covenant between me and the earth. And it shall come to pass, when I bring a cloud over the earth, that the bow shall be seen in the cloud. And I will remember my covenant, which is between me and you and every living creature of all flesh." God placed the rainbow in the sky as a visible sign of his covenant with Noah, a promise written in light itself, a reminder of his love and his faithfulness. For thousands of years, that's what humans saw when they looked at a rainbow, just the colors visible to our eyes: red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet. But here's what's remarkable. That rainbow we see is only the tiniest fraction of what's actually there. Light comes in many different frequencies and wavelengths. What our human eyes can detect is an incredibly narrow band. We call it the visible spectrum. But beyond what we can see, there's a whole universe of light that has been there all along. Below the red end sits infrared light, heat radiation. We can feel it, but we can't see it. Go lower still, and you've got radio waves and microwaves, the same waves carrying your cell phone signals right now. Above the violet end, there's ultraviolet light, X-rays, and gamma rays, powerful, energetic light that can pass right through your body or penetrate deep into space. All of it is light. All of it has been part of God's creation since the very beginning. And yet, for most of human history, we were completely blind to it. St. Thomas Aquinas taught us that before God created the visible universe, he first created an entire invisible hierarchy of spiritual beings, pure intelligences, pure spirits, what we call angels. Scripture describes 9 distinct choirs of these celestial beings, from the seraphim closest to God, all the way to the angels who interact most directly with our human world. St. Augustine understood this too. He taught that the invisible created the visible. Just as the visible rainbow sits within a vast invisible spectrum of light, our visible world sits within a vast invisible spiritual reality. And here's where it gets really exciting. Because artificial intelligence isn't just a technology story, it's a discovery story. And the discoveries that are coming are going to be breathtaking. For the last century, we've been developing technology that lets us see what was always invisible. Infrared cameras reveal heat signatures. Radio telescopes detect cosmic signals from billions of light years away. X-ray machines see inside the human body. We haven't created new light. We've simply built tools to perceive what was always there. But what we've done so far is just the beginning. Here's what's actually happening right now in laboratories and research centers around the world. AI systems are being trained to detect patterns in light and electromagnetic radiation that no human eye or instrument has ever been able to identify before. These systems can analyze billions of data points simultaneously, finding signals buried so deep in the noise that our best scientists working alone could never find them. In astronomy, AI is already revealing galaxies, star formations, and cosmic phenomena that were completely invisible to us just a few years ago. The James Webb Space Telescope is generating more data than any team of scientists could ever manually analyze. So they're feeding it into AI systems. And what's coming back is stunning. We're seeing the universe in wavelengths of light we've never truly processed before. We're looking back toward the beginning of creation itself. In medicine, AI is detecting diseases in medical scans that trained doctors miss. It's finding patterns in biological data, in the invisible biochemistry of our own bodies, that are revealing new truths about how life itself works. And in physics, quantum computers are beginning to model the behavior of subatomic particles at a level of detail that was previously impossible. We're starting to peer into the very fabric of reality, into the invisible structure that underlies everything we can see and touch. Now, here's what I want you to think about. Every single one of these discoveries is revealing something that was always there. The galaxies were always there. The diseases were always there. The quantum structure of matter was always there. We simply lacked the tools to see them. What else is out there waiting to be seen? What other dimensions of reality, physical, biological, cosmic, are sitting just beyond the edge of our current perception, waiting for the right instrument to reveal them? And as men of faith, here's the question that should excite us most. As AI gives us the ability to perceive deeper and deeper into the fabric of creation, what are we going to find? I believe we're going to find what Augustine and Aquinas and the writers of Scripture always pointed us toward: a universe of breathtaking complexity and beauty, a creation that bears the unmistakable mark of an intelligence far greater than our own. We are temporal beings living in a spiritual world. The invisible created the visible. Augustine knew it. Aquinas mapped it. Scripture proclaims it. And now artificial intelligence is giving us the tools to begin seeing just how deep that invisible reality goes. We're not moving away from faith. We're moving toward a richer, fuller, more awe-inspiring understanding of the God who designed it all. I'm John Tucker. Thanks for joining me on Bible and Bytes. Next week, we'll explore another intersection of ancient wisdom and modern discovery.